What's up, everybody? Noah Kids are back here for a brand new review haul for you guys today. This is going to be 3 reviews in one. I will also be reviewing A Christmas Tree Grows in Colorado and Good Morning Christmas. There it is, Good Morning Christmas. Later on for you guys this week. And I have already watched those. I just need to film the reviews. This is stuff that I watched last night and today. Last night I watched these two along with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It was airing on CBS and I'm like, well, you want to know what? I just feel like watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's been a year since I've seen it. I watch it darn near every single year. As you can tell, I am in the Christmas mood with my elf shirt. I will be watching that probably 4 or 5 times this month anyways. This is a movie review, as you can see for the title of the video, Mixed Nuts. This isn't really a Christmas movie, though. This is all about the suicide hotline company that is about to go out of business, and now there's all these different problems going on. There's a homicidal Santa Claus, a serial killer, a very pregnant woman who has a water that is about to break. Her water is about to break. And a transvestite played by Luke? Oh, well, that would just make sense. Oh. No. Not Luke. Liev Schreiber. There it is. Liev Schreiber. This is a movie I was looking forward to. I saw this cover and I'm like, this will be a comedy. This will be a very funny comedy. Then I saw this guy right here and I'm like, that's Adam Sandler. I was in a mood of watching some Adam Sandler stuff when I bought this. Either I bought this or I got it for free because of store credit. Mixed Nuts. Let's get into it. It's a very interesting movie, to say the least. It's not a great movie. I would not even call this a good movie. It's a movie that has a assload of problems. It has an assload of problems, but does it deliver a fun experience? For the first half, yes. As soon as we get introduced to Liev Schreiber's character, that's where I just kind of get a little bit tired of the movie, because it's trying to be a little too out there. And I actually watched this morning, before I watched this movie, I actually watched the Siskel and Ebert episode where they review Mixed Nuts. And they think it's a horrible movie. Well, they thought it's hard to say that because I respect those two so much. This movie was not handled well to them. It has Steve Martin. Steve Martin was on the top of his game, and this movie just kind of fell off. This was from the director of Sleepless in Seattle, which I have not seen. This is a movie that should have been a lot better. Adam Sandler has a very, very small role. So yes, you can add this to your Adam Sandler collection, yes. But he has 15, 20 minutes of screen time in the movie. He isn't a big part. If that. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And he has very few lines. And this is right after Airheads came out and right before he became huge with Billy Madison. So this is the in-between movie. I have not seen Airheads. I own Airheads. I love Billy Madison. It's one of the funniest movies that I have ever seen. But I know it's not a good movie. I know it has a lot of technical aspects and script issues and some acting issues and story problems. But the problem with me is when I watch that movie, I'm not going to ever review that movie. It's a movie that I'm just going to pop on and have a fun time with. He called this shit poop. Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day. Billy Madison is one of those movies that I'm just going to look upon with rose-colored glasses. Mixed Nuts is a movie that has issues. There's plot issues, there's a romance in here that did not work, that you saw coming. And yeah, if you would have saw it coming and if it would have worked, fine. But Madeline Kahn is in this movie. She is most notable to me from Young Frankenstein, one of the top 5 funniest movies of all time. It's a lot of people's favorite film of all time and a lot of people's favorite comedy of all time for obvious reasons. If you have not seen Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder, please check that out. She's in the elevator screaming for the first 30 minutes of the movie. If you have not seen Mixed Nuts, go into it knowing that it's a wacky, problem-filled movie that will give you a fun time for the first half of it. I didn't like the last half, so for all that being said, I'm going to give Mixed Nuts a C. It's definitely one I'm keeping in the collection, due for 2 reasons. It's kind of a Christmas movie, but it's also an Adam Sandler movie. And Adam Sandler in this movie actually does a Billy Madison type character. With his mumbling, just that stupid, whining, annoying character that he does so well. And in this movie, it sort of works, because we were just getting used to that. We were getting used to it. When we got to Jack and Jill, now I am not saying that Jack and Jill is a good movie, but it's one that I can definitely watch. It's a lot of fun. When you actually sit down and watch it and turn your brain off, you can actually get a lot of enjoyment out of Jack and Jill. Now, if you're actually looking for the problems, if you're reviewing the movie, good God, it gets an F. But when I'm sitting down and watching Jack and Jill with the family, just the major stupidity that goes on with his voices and the unfunny jokes, then it doesn't work. But still, there's my review from Mixed Nuts. I went off on several tangents, didn't I? And I just had a voice crack. This is going to be the next review for I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, and then we will have one up for the new 2020 movie, Alone. See you guys next time.